Hey guys, just checking back in. Man, it has been a day. It has been a day. So at Procter and Gamble, and they made me pull into the facility. They scaled me on, and I dropped the box in the back, and they sent me over to tractor parking. And I'm watching this poor guy. He's come out three. This is going to be the fourth time when he comes out, if he can make it out. And it's been about 2.5 hours, and I've watched this guy come in and out, come in and out. I guess they are trying to rework the load. And I've never been put in a situation like that, but what actually happens when you're hauling a heavy load like that? And so not obviously the driver's fault. Who picks that up? Does the broker go after Procter and Gamble because they didn't load it the right way? I mean, a trailer is a trailer, okay? It's the way we load a trailer, especially when we got heavy liquids or whatever you're putting inside the back of the thing. It makes me wonder, and you could see the stress on this guy's face, And I gave him the nod as he came off, and he threw his hands up in the air, and I know where that guy's at right now. It's just it's not a good feeling. A lot of times when you're out here on the road, they expect us to do work or our time doesn't mean anything. And that's such a lie. It's such a lie. And it's just like I had a situation with actually the broker I'm using right now. I had a loadout trailer that I went to pick up, and when I got there, it was a UPS job. This trailer was in seriously bad shape. So I walked back in. I was like, "You have another trailer? This one's filled with garbage." He said, "No, that's it." So you got a broom? Well, yeah, over there. You could jump in and sweep it out, they tell me. I said, well, I think it needs a little bit more than a broom, but I'll take care of it because I needed that trailer. I'd booked out another load, an Uber freight load. It was actually a really good load. I don't remember the amount, but it was like upstate New York. I think it was going down to Georgia. So, make a long story short, I back into the dock after hooking this thing up, checked everything off, and then the manager came out to see like what I was saying. And he was like, "Oh man," he goes, "I'm so embarrassed." He goes, "We don't do this. These trailers get like swept out. It's supposed to be once a week." And I'm like, "You got Easter candy from last year in there, man. What are you talking about?" It's just things slip by the wayside. But just with that situation, I spent 40 minutes of my time cleaning that trailer. Took it. Everything was cool. Get up to where I had to go. Then they denied the trailer. I said, "What's up?" "Oh, there's a little bit of a hole." I'm like, "There's nothing coming in." I'm like, "It's sealed. They wouldn't load the trailer." I said, "Okay." So I call up the broker and said, "We got a problem." He's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Yeah, well, this loadout trailer," and if you ever do a gig for a loadout trailer, basically it's like this. They pay you crap to pick the trailer up from, say, New York, and then you got to bring that trailer, say, to Indiana. They only pay you like $200, $250, but your actual pay is to use that trailer for free for 7, 9, 12, whatever you have worked out with the broker. So you can use the thing to do loads all the way to get it to, its point. Then when you drop that trailer, they're supposed to already have you another trailer within a 100-mile radius that you go back out and pick up and you continue on. So I called the broker and I said, "Yo, bro," I said, "this isn't cutting it." I said, "I got denied once. I'm not doing this again." "Oh man, Buckwild, I'm sorry." And I'm like, "Just get me paid." I'm like, "This is the second trailer. Last time he sent me up to Middletown, Connecticut, gave me a list of trailer numbers, and none of those trailer numbers were there. And there was 3 trailers there. One had a rear door ripped off. The other one, all the taillights, the whole taillight section was all smashed in and had an orange tag. And then the other one said, 'Do not use, no brakes.'" So yeah, that's why I won't book a load until I know I have a box. That's why it's so important for me to get a box, and it's really kind of BOC to let me use one of his boxes, which is really cool. But yeah, it's like they expect us to work for free, but they go to work, they punch a card, and then when they're done working, they punch a card and they go home. But they want us to volunteer our time to work out here. It's not the way it's supposed to be. So I just want to get my load and I want to get out of here. And I'm just sitting here. So I saw one of our YouTube friends put a video up and said that he's in a certain spot down in Florida. And man, I really hope not. I really, really hope not, because that's not going to end well. It's not going to end well for anyone. And there's some people down there, like, if this thing could be stopped, it doesn't have to go like this. Someone's going to leave in a body bag, or someone's getting locked. So it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. And for what? For what? For words? For what? And I made BOC text this guy the other day and said, yo, tell him to call me. And he texted him. He's like, yo, call Truckerwild. And I don't know if he didn't call me, because I know he doesn't have a problem with me, and he knows I don't have a problem with him. Maybe he didn't call me because he didn't want me to talk him off the ledge. But the one guy's making mistake after mistake lately. Really bad decisions. And the other guy is winning. He's got so many great things going on. But over words, it can be so detrimental. I'm sitting here in the Spruce Goose, and I'm sitting here like I'm all up in my head, you know? I actually talked to my wife today on the phone for about 2 minutes, and then we actually exchanged 4 or 5 texts. Big improvement over 11 days, right? I'm just thinking, like, how precious life is. And especially when you got someone that you love and they love you, and you're out there busting your butt, you know, and you're winning. You're winning. You're only out on the road. And this is the sick part about the road. You hate the road when you're out there. And then you can't wait to get home. And then once you're home, after the second or third day that you're home, you miss the road that you got to go. You got to go. You can't keep your feet in one spot. You know, I watched Bubba Nesbitt the other day, came out with a video. He's finally done with trucking. He's going back to school. All these great things. And he says he's talking to, you know, he got someone he talks to, and he's got a lot of big moves in the plan. You know, he's, you know, trying to get custody of the kids or whatever, the visitation set up, you know, like level-headed, like, and he got some money that was owed to him, and he's like, you know what, I'm out of this. And he hated trucking, but he also loved it, but he couldn't settle down in one place for a long period of time. He was always up and on the move, up and on the move. And like, the way my situation is turned, right now all I have is the road. That's all I have. You know, but ultimately, I don't have to be on the road every day. I can be home every day. Be home every day. I could be home every day, and because of where I live, I could still make, I'm not going to say OTR revenue, but I could still pull between $5,000 and $7,000 a week in revenue and be home every day. You know? But that's not an option right now. And it baffles my mind, and it hurts me to see that these two dudes, man, like I said, it doesn't matter what I say. One dude's making mistake after mistake. I don't know what's with him. I kind of have an idea what's going on. And I was going to visit this guy, but the times didn't align. And I was going to talk with him, see what was up. You know, I'm just, I'm not liking this, man. You know, I know Billy Raines is coming up out of Florida now. It's like we got people everywhere. It's like everyone wants to do something to stop this from happening, but we don't know if, when, why, or what, and nobody's picking up the phone. So now it's just a waiting game. You know, and other people are like, oh, who cares? Let them kill each other. Yeah, kind of right. But with like, when you're sitting from the other side and you're the spectator watching that TV, and you're actually going through stuff in your life, or you've been through stuff in your life, and you could see someone making a massive mistake, it's not hero, it's being a human being. Try to stop it before it happens. Try to stop it before it happens. You know, a couple weeks ago, Bradley, Misfit, and I, long thing, don't want to kick it around. Him and I got into words, and right to the races. Right to the races. And like, going back now, looking, I'm like, wow. You know, when you get to a certain mindset, or you're not feeling so good about yourself, you become like that junkyard dog that's been kicked around. You know, the dog that had to fight for every meal, the dog that had to do this, the dog that had to defend its territory. You become a scrapper, and nothing matters. You know, you almost feel numb, and it's almost like getting punched in the face makes you feel alive. It's weird. But this is a situation just bothering me. You know, truckers giving their time up for free. This poor dude, God only knows what time he started his clock today. This is going to be his fourth time coming out of this facility. So hopefully, if they were training someone or whatever the heck it is, hopefully they got it cured so this poor dude can either get out, you know, because now I know what's going through his head. Am I going to make my delivery on time? Is it going to be this? It's going to be that. They don't understand. We have a clock. They don't respect what we do. You know, I saw someone today put up a video. You know, shippers and receivers don't respect. Yeah, they don't respect us. They don't care about us, man. Or did you ever have that security guard that has got nothing in their life except for that little plastic badge, and they think it's in their job description to talk to truck driver like piece of shit? Yeah, there's a lot of those out there too. You know, it's just a matter of if you're going to take the bait or not. Where are you up here? Are you willing to take that bait? So that's my last minute rant. What a day. That's not over. I'm going to ride through the night here. I'm going to have a freshie by the time this thing is loaded. And I'm going to ride through the night. Looking forward to meeting up with Brother Rains. We're going to do a little bit of a live feed in the morning. If anyone's around, they're going to be at the Oasis, or you know where the Oasis truck stop is. Stop in, we'll buy you breakfast. I'll buy you breakfast. Whatever, come hang out with us. But we're going to do a little Q&A. And we're going to have some fun about some stuff that's going on. It should be a good time. A little bit of change of scenery, man. It's so hard to laugh nowadays. It's so hard to laugh. And like, if you knew Wild before all this stuff was going on, like everything, that's why BOC and I always got along. Every phone conversation was ripping and just joking around, and you know, everything was so much better. But like when you don't have, I guess, not, you know, you feel a certain kind of way and you can't be happy. It sucks, and I hate feeling like this. I hate it. But I know it's temporary. So I'm just, I'm staying in my lane. I'm still under a contract, and I'm going to abide in my contract. And it's out of my hands. If I stay in my lane and do what I'm supposed to do, the road's going to take me where I need to be. You know, wherever God wants me to be is where I got to be. And it's such a powerless feeling when you know you have no control of anything. But you can control it. You can probably control the outcome. But then it's not real. If you don't let it happen on its own and you don't have faith. Remember, Webster's Dictionary, what is faith? Something that can't be seen or tasted, but there's an active belief in said thing. Faith is a very big deal. You know, and then my homegirl Honey Badger going through the same stuff that I'm going through out there, you know, and I get it. I totally get it. So this is the last time I'm checking in till 0610 hours when Billy Rains and I go live from the Oasis truck stop in Alabama. Isn't that like a country band or something like that, Alabama? I know there's an Alabama Slammer. Yeah, I think, yeah. It's Southern Comfort, right? Is that Southern Comfort, Big A? Alabama Slammer? Truckerwild saying, stay up, stay blessed. Remember, always keep God first. Love your wife like it's her first and last date, even if she hates your guts. Everything else come in play. Check you guys tomorrow.